voting day. Hopefully you got out there and were able to vote. Glad you could join us. I'm meteorologist Nicole Karkic. Today, Toronto got up to 20 degrees. It's shy of the record set back in 1971 of 22.2, but still very above average for this time of year. And I think that 20-degree high is the last we're going to see until September. That mild air is still in place through the overnight, but we do have a lot of blues moving into the area Wednesday, Thursday, and through the weekend. And blue means cool air close to the freezing mark, so that takes us into Thursday morning. Now, through to Wednesday, we are seeing some rain showers, but a cloud cover right now across the Greater Toronto region. Toronto up towards Sudbury, seeing under 10 millimeters of rain, but Sudbury itself could get a little bit more. If you ever visit New Brunswick, then you have to see the reversing falls. Nathan Coleman tells us more about them. All right, so something to definitely check out if you ever head to St. John, New Brunswick. So Wednesday afternoon, sunshine returning to Toronto, 10 degrees. Orangeville will be seeing showers with a high of 8. You were in the 20s, so quite a mild change compared to yesterday. Glad you could join us. I'm meteorologist Nicole Karkic. This cold front swinging through has brought us the rain showers. Anything in yellow is still quite mild, but watch for the blues. Anything in blue is temperatures that are close to the freezing mark, and that is sinking south towards the Greater Toronto region. Wednesday, yes, but it's really going to be felt Thursday, and we cool right down on Friday. Friday night, portions of the Greater Toronto region could see a rain-snow mix. I know, we don't want to hear that word, but it's coming. Thursday through to Wednesday, Hamilton, Toronto, under 10 millimeters of rain. It's really winding down. It's moved out of Hamilton, generally moved out of downtown Toronto. The rain has just shifted east and towards Sudbury, 10 to 20 millimeters of rain into Wednesday. Geraldton seeing some snow. Wednesday morning, you'll wake up to 8 degrees in Toronto. Hamilton will be 6, Brantford 6, and St. Catharines sitting at 8 degrees with sunshine. By the afternoon, Hamilton and St. Catharines do have about a 40% chance of seeing showers, so a bit of cloud cover, but Toronto will be sitting at 10 degrees, and likely it's going to be a dry day for you. Can't say the same for Orangeville and Barrie. You will see some showers, but under 5 millimeters through the day. Let's talk about this forecast as we head into Friday. That's our Halloween forecast for you. 7 degrees for the daytime high. By evening, dropping a few degrees, and it does look like it still could potentially be wet for the evening as you're heading out there for Halloween, so grab the umbrella. You're going to need it. And then right behind it, even colder. Saturday's 4 degrees, but -1 will be our overnight low. All right, so some great ideas there. As we look to the weather forecast, through to tomorrow, we are seeing some rain, under 10 millimeters across the Greater Toronto region, a little bit more up towards Sudbury, and blue, that's the snow they're seeing in Geraldton. Speaking of Halloween, this is the Halloween forecast. Calgary's got a great Halloween forecast, but for us here across southern Ontario, Niagara, you can see 2 degrees in the evening time with a possible rain-snow mix. And there also is the possibility that overnight Friday, places like Toronto even could be seeing a rain-snow mix. And that's our Halloween afternoon forecast for you. The rain turning into some possible mixing. Leaves down. If you can, just take pictures of those leaves this weekend. Send them to us here at theweathernetwork.com. They can possibly show up on TV or our website. Now, how much more rain do we have? Just a little bit more to go. Generally under 10 millimeters. A lot of this rain has shifted out of Toronto, Hamilton, shifted east, and we're still seeing a lot of rain in the north. Also, there's the potential that we could see some lake effect showers with some westerly winds this evening and into tomorrow morning. Now, Wednesday morning, Toronto's going to be 8 degrees. Oshawa's 8, Barrie 7. By the afternoon, there is some rain moving into Orangeville and Barrie, and for Hamilton and St. Catharines, a 40% chance of showers. Now, in the spirit of Halloween, Deb Mediachka goes on a guided tour of Brooks Corn Maze in Alberta. So that's in Alberta, where they have actually a great Halloween forecast. Clear conditions for them with high pressure moving into place. Plus, they're warming up as they head into Friday. Lots of things to do, though, on Halloween in southern Ontario. City of Toronto has Halloween Haunt at Canada's Wonderland. Also, there's Boo at the Zoo. Unfortunately, if you're going to head out for Halloween, you do need an umbrella. We're going to see rain showers, and for the evening and overnight, could get a rain-snow mix. Coming up, we'll talk. Well, across the country, it's been pretty wet this week in BC. They're still dealing with showers across the lower mainland into Vancouver and the interior as well. Towards the prairies, pretty dry at this point across southern Saskatchewan and Manitoba. Big weather right here in Ontario. We're going to be seeing rain continuing across southern Ontario, extending east towards Ottawa tonight and into tomorrow too. Ottawa, you will see some showers, and towards the north, it's snow. So places like Geraldton, under 5 centimeters into Wednesday. A heavier band of rain north of Timmins, 20 to 30. Sudbury seeing 10 to 20. And while we say a general under 10 millimeters of rain in southern Ontario, we could see some lake effect showers setting up with westerly winds tonight off Georgian Bay, Lake Huron, so that could linger into tomorrow. Now for St. John's, Newfoundland, Wednesday is getting up to 6 degrees. If you're flying into St. John's on Thursday, we are seeing showers there of about 10 to 15 millimeters on Thursday. Friday is going to be 8 degrees, and for Saturday, a strong system moving in that will pick up the winds and bring the rainfall back to the city. And for Montreal, we do have some showers in the forecast for Friday and Saturday. Before we get there, though, pretty mild on Wednesday, getting up to 14. But unfortunately, on Halloween, Montreal, it's going to be a wet one in the city of Ottawa as well. And then look at Friday. Daytime high is only 5. By the evening, it's going to be about 4 degrees with an overnight low around the freezing mark. Well, coming up, Kim McDonald will take us around the world in 60 seconds. Stay tuned after your local forecast.